Alright, hope this is working. I had a funny game today, so we're gonna talk about it. I hope my mic isn't dog shit, but you know, you do what you can. Anyways, I'm on Bird Up, and the opponent is, as you can tell, the Tri-Brigade's got the Lyriluscs, and my opponent drew grass in a 60 card branded pile. What can you do? No Ash Blossom. Yeah, so that sucks. Anyways, here I wait to use Maxx until the Rebellion comes down, or I see an effect that actually summons something, which is nice, because you know, you get the guaranteed draw. He gets the branded fusion. He's just going to play into the Maxx. I don't know why. He doesn't build a very formidable board. I mean, it's a little formidable. You'll see. So yeah, Albion comes down, and then Albion into... I bet you can't guess who's coming out next. That's right, it's Mirror Jade. Anyways, as soon as I see the Mirror Jade, because I don't remember how Mirror Jade works, I'm immediately thinking, okay, whatever board I need to build, I need to call by the Mirror Jade so that it doesn't get its lingering pop effect, whatever. And that's gonna dictate a lot of the things I end up doing, but that's stupid because it turns out you can just monster negate it. But I didn't know that, so... anyways, I'm assuming he might have hand traps or like the branded counter trap maybe. So I'm doing my Tenki first and doing all my Tri-Brigade Yonky Splanky, you know, get the free advantage, baby. Get the Kerass. You know, and then I'm going to the normal Lyrilusc plays, and for some reason he shotguns Mirror Jade here. I don't know why, that wasn't my normal. He just shotguns it, doesn't negate, so I get Wagtail, Sapphire Swallow. He's just, you know, branded players, click buttons. Here I was checking to see if I could call by something, but no, you can't call it by spell traps, so just gonna have to let the branded fusion go through. But thankfully he just goes for Rebellion with one card in hand. So you know, I go for this. He's getting some more advantage back, presumably, so he can fusion summon more. I'm still holding on to this called by, waiting for Mirror Jade, thinking I still can't negate it normally. So I just kind of let everything go through. Not that there's really a ton of good called by targets here. So he makes the Dragostapelia, and this is where everything goes down the shitter for him. So yeah, he brings back the Surinir, and you know, he only has one point of interaction as the Dragostapelia because he's got no cards in hand. I mean, he can like add stuff back for the Rebellion. I don't know. Is this once per turn? You can only use each effect of Rebellion once per turn. Yeah. So that's mostly just like a next turn kind of thing. And here I'm still doing the Lyrilusc Yonky Spelunky King, my 18 million cards in advantage because it's just a grid engine, and you know I'm going for the Draco future line. Because you know he's only negates Dragostapelia, so and if nothing else works, I'm gonna make a giant ass Kerass and just kind of camp behind that until I figure out what to do. But yeah, and here's where he just kind of goes brain dead, and because I love doing this, I love using the attack gain effect because people love shotgunning it for some fucking reason. So it negates Recital Starling, even though we already saw what the first one did with Dragostapelia. So then I just take the Recital Starlings and I go into Draco future. Which is great, because it can't be destroyed by battle, so now I have a way to get over Mirror Jade and get it into the graveyard so I can negate it. But not only that, because he did that, I'm like, okay, Kerass, banish 2, I bring out Farigite, special summon Cobalt Sparrow. I forgot that Cobalt Sparrow, I already used the effect this turn, I was trying to get more advantage, I'm greedy like that, but I just go into Appaloosa, and Farigite, I don't really need the Nervall, I already did that. And I'm going to be locked into Xyz in a few seconds anyways, so, you know. And what do better players do when all else fails? You go into Assembled Nightingale into Zeus, baby! I think I probably should have targeted Turquoise Warbler, but I think I already used the effect too, so maybe it was better that I just targeted Sapphire Swallow for the extra materials, because I don't think it would have gotten them otherwise. Anyways, yeah, there's Mirror Jade, and I find out you can just Appaloosa negate it, so much for holding the called by. And I get my 4,000 on him. He's down to half, and there's Zeus, because you know when all else fails, what players do? You go into fucking Fucking assembled Nightingale going to Zeus. So yeah, I've got the Droll in hand, so I'm mostly just waiting for that to happen, because I'm pretty sure Droll just fucking kills Branded, because, you know, Branded Fusion is from deck or whatever, and here I shotgun the Droll. I had like 18 other things I could do, but I'm like, I don't really care about the Soraneer. And then he clicks Dragon Stapelia here for some reason, I don't know why, and he tries to negate Draco Future, so I just use Draco Future, and now I've got an extra negate, which is awesome. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just like, what are you doing, man? So yeah, he brings back the Lubellion. I was originally going to try and call by the Lubellion, but turns out you can't, so I had no response. And here, I do something stupid. I negate the Cartesia for some fucking reason. I mean, it does stop him from special summoning, but I probably should have just waited to negate it until it got onto the field, and, you know, actually tried to use the fusion effect. Luckily, I still have another negate, but I just wasn't thinking, and I'm like, this Appaloosa is going to die. If he goes into battle phase, literally, the reason I was shotgunning the Appaloosa negates is because I assumed that he was just going to go into the battle phase and then kill Appaloosa, but he just doesn't. Like, the whole game. That's just another fucking misplay. He just doesn't kill Appaloosa. So I'm just clicking, because I assume I'm going to be in battle phase any second, and he doesn't. And he just normal summons Cartesia, and I negate it again, and then he finally goes to the battle phase and walks over it. After, you know, synchro summoning Luluway, which I don't know why. I guess because it's a big body. I was looking at it, it's like you get 500 attack, and then you can negate one face-up card on the field if a card leaves the extra deck. That I just, like, don't. And if it was in the graveyard, you can special summon Light Spellcaster. Your deck whose attack is equal to its own defense, which is, like, awesome. I guess that would just be Cartesia again, and then you could maybe fusion summon something, but I still have the F-Zero negate. I'm not really thinking that far at this point. I'm just thinking, okay, this card's useless, and then I go, he kills Appaloosa, finally. After I've used up all the negates, even though he has monsters with higher attack than Appaloosa, I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I mean, I guess he's worried about the Zeus, the 6-mat Zeus, but, like, why? If I use it, I'd lose all my negates. I'm not going to do that. And so then he just kind of switches everything to defense, and there's Cartesia again, and finally the called by comes up, and I fucking called by Cartesia. So maybe it was good that I wasted all the Appaloosa negates on Cartesia, because then it ended up in the graveyard, and I just called by it, and now he has no more fusion summons. So here I draw Ash, which is awesome. Because as you know, other than Droll, Ash is the kryptonite of any branded player. And I just drag out to Stapelia, negate his Luluwaith, and he forfeits. We love branded! Let's go branded! This was in, bronze, by the way. I just thought that was funny. Yeah. Oh, right, so here's his deck list, and here is my absolute travesty of a deck list. Anyways, that's all. Bye.